Hello my dear friends, hope you're all well today. I'm Wendy from Wendy's Craften. I'm an independent Stampin' Up demonstrator living in Wales. Now then, it's the Wendy's Wild Wednesday and today I'm making flowers. Now then, what I've done, I've been using Pretty Perennials, that stamp there, and I used that die to cut it out with. I've also used this die, as you can see here, to cut out. But if you have a good look, there's loads of these flowers that can be, or loads of these can be used for flowers. I mean, there's roses, there's all sorts, carnations, roses, daisies, whatever you can think of. You can make just using this set alone. Now, if you'd like to see me making more flowers, or then please let me know. Leave a little message underneath, because making flowers is my thing. I started off making flowers with paper, but then I heard of stuff called Foamy-Ran. Now, this is very thin foam, and you put it together like that, and then you twist it for a bit. I'll just show you this one. I'm not going to show you all of them. But if you go to my Facebook page and have a look at all the photos and the images, you'll find quite a few of these little Foamy-Ran flowers. But then, yeah, so you do that, and then you open that up a bit, open that bit and that bit. See what I mean? You can do all sorts with it, and so there we are. I will use foam. If you want me to make any flowers at all, then please let me know. Leave a message under here and I shall arrange my week so I can get some flower making in. Now then, with these ones, what I'm doing, I'm using the fine glue pen here. It just needs a little dab of glue. Not that dab, not that dab. I did it just now and it wouldn't stick, but that one stuck then in the end. So I've got one, and I just offset it slightly and leave it there now until that one's cooked. I was going to say, no, it didn't get cooked, Wendy. Now then, I had a little piece of wire here earlier. Oh, there it is, good. So we put that one to one side and bring in this one that's had time to dry. Right. Isn't it funny how things really don't go your way when you want them to? When you don't want to, then they do. I don't know. Right, what I'm doing here, I'm just putting 3 stamens together, fold them in half like that, and then get a thin wire and just, tighten the wire around the stamens. And then what you do, put it in there. I'm hoping this is going to work, because I tried one earlier on and it didn't. It just fell through. But then just use, I do use a glue gun as well sometimes, but I thought, no, today I'll just sit quietly today, and I think there's enough heat out there. And then what you do is, after you've done that, you can take the wire off and use it again for another time. It hasn't quite dried yet, so you've got a bit of wiggle room. Now you can have them all the same length, so you can do it like this. It really doesn't matter how you do it. You can all rearrange them and put them together like that, and then just put a little bit of glue, and that's the little first flower. Now then, these are the ones I was saying to you about. I've used the stamp set. Now, unfortunately, I'm not very clever at lining things up, but you can see, if I'd have only gone sort of that way a bit and then across a bit or whatever, that would have cut out, but I'm not very good with cutting things out. Right, so I'll put those over there. That's over there, because hopefully this will dry and I can use it afterwards. Now then, I'm going to use three, one, two, three, one, two, three, four. Right, now then, what you do with these, what I'm going to do with these, very similar to what I did. Oh, hang on, I'm going to give them a spray, little spray from the back. Now, I've used our stamp pads. Now, as you know, with our stamp pads, they do actually, you know, you can use them like watercolors. So I don't know how long, if you did them today and then tomorrow, I don't know how long it would be, how long they're to dry, if you know what I mean. Right, just quick, poof, that's all. And then you can fold the petals in. Oops, you'll spray the back. Don't wet it too much, because if you wet it too much, it'll get, as soon as you touch it, then it's going to get, oh, so weird. You know when it gets very thin and break? Now that's all I'm doing here is I'm pinching it. As you can see, I'm pinching each petal, just to give it that, sorry, that rough look. I'll do this one as well. Then I'll have a look what time I've spent here, because I don't want to be spending too much time doing exactly the same as I'm doing now. Right, just bunch together a bit. What you can actually do is do that. Then once it's dry, then you do have to leave it dry. It probably won't take very long to dry today. But once it's dry, fold it out, and you know, you've got a lovely little something. Now then, where's my other thing then that I was going to use? I don't know, but there we go. Right. No, where's those other ones gone? I was going to... that'll be fine. Right, another thing you can do, give it a little wash, and just dip it, you know, that point. It's better to use a bigger point if it's a bigger petal, because a little point is probably going to might go straight through it. Yes, it's starting to go through, so just fiddle with it like that. No rhyme or reason, just poke it, leave it to one side. But what I'm hoping is after I've done this, the first ones I've done will be dry. Oof. Oh, that feels so good. It is so hot here today. Now then again, just all I'm doing is I'm dabbing on it. That one, I mean, I would, you know, there are just so many flowers I can make using this, and I've been waiting since I first started Stampin' Up. I've been waiting for a die set to come up or to come out that I can make flowers with, and here it is. Now then, right, I'm going to use this because I can't find my pokey tool. Before I do, I'm going to stick them all together. Right, leave them because these are nearly dried now, so that's fine. I'm going to keep that little screwed up one for last. And again, offset them. Glue first, Wendy. You don't need much, you just need a little bit of glue. And then, you know, use your, oh, the thingy tool, the ball tool. Right, put them there. You can put it like that, and it's turning into a carnation. Believe it or not, it will be a carnation. Right, now then, I did have a long pokey thing, good. So what I'm going to do now, I'm going to make a hole. I haven't got the right mat for doing this, but here we are. I made a hole in that, and a hole in that. Mind your fingers, Wendy. Right, now there was that piece of wire, and I think I will use Stamens come like this. I mean, here I've got 10 colours. What is it? Oh, 1,700 pieces, and they don't cost a lot of money. So it's well worth, you know, I got quite a few, as you can imagine. And actually, this pack here, I only found this the other day, and I've had it for weeks, months, actually years probably. Right, I've put, this time I've added, I've got 4, 2, 3, 4, yeah, 4 stamens. Sometimes it's nice to get them all the same way. You know, it's the same length, I mean. And then if that one's too long, that one's got to go there. Oh, come on. Nope. Doesn't want to play with Wendy today. Okay, that's fine by Wendy. There we are. That's about as even as I'm going to do it, I think. Right, now you get the piece of wire. Psst, you stuck on there, you're supposed to. Never mind, we're not going to worry about that. We're going to use the wire now to go through all of these centres, and then you pull then, and you pull the stamens up. These have stuck together, so I can just pass this wire through here. It looks very fiddly, and it isn't really as fiddly as I'm making it look, if you know what I mean. Just getting that wire, there we go. Thread it through. Now I'm going to put a little bit of glue now in between here to get that, the stamen sticking and the top piece stuck down, if you know what I mean. Here we are. Take this out, and I'm going to leave that there. I'm going to do the same with these. Right, I 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Where's my 4th one gone? Oh well, never mind. I'll do a 3-petal one then, 3-leaf one. As you can see, these are all. I put a bit of water on these and then scrunched them up as you saw. Put 3 on there. Where's my long pokey thing? Long pokey thing. As long as you made a hole through it, you know, you'll be alright. Don't worry if it gets flattened here, because we're going to unflatten them now in a minute. Now then, also you can mix and match whatever stamens you want. What have I got here? I've got, and depending on how many you want, you can put a little or as lots as much as you want. Yeah. I'm picking these up and I'm getting all white ones. I want some purple ones, please. Right, the mixture here now then of the white and the purple. Try and get them levelled now before you put the wires in them, because haven't we just found it's easier if we do it like that? Right, there we are. If you bring them up like that and give it a little twist, don't give too much of a twist, because otherwise you'll never undo them. You'll have to end up cutting them up or something. Right, push them through there. I pull them through carefully. Right, before I pull them through now, I'm going to put a little bit of glue on the outside. And, oh, that one feels good, that one does. Right, and again then, I'm going to leave that one dry. Now you see what problems I'm having now, can't you? It just, leave that one dry as well for a minute. So then we've got 3 flowers. You'll put this away, because otherwise it's going to dry, and then it's not going to be with you thing, is it? Right, I can stay there. Put that over afterwards. Now then, what I was going to show you was, I pretended these all dry at the moment, okay? But what you'll have to do, you'll have to cut the bottoms of the stamens off. You've got plenty of time to fiddle and titivate them or whatever you like. Now then, we're going to get, I'm doing a bit of a rush. Well, I'm not in a rush, but I don't want to be doing it for too long because I've got something else to want to show you as well. Now then, now you come to arranging. Now you see, just get out. If you just put that there and that there, and a little sentiment here, that would be beautiful. And it's something, it's a flower that you've made yourself. And people do appreciate that when you make things. Never used to be like that, but lately, with all the shutdowns, everybody's had time to do these things. Them, cut the bottom of this one. Oops. Up, 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 down, down, down. There we go. There. And then this little one who doesn't know what he wants to be, he can go there. I'm not going to stick them all down now because I want to make sure that they're stuck before I stick them down. But I'm sure that you are much better at arranging these things than I am, because as you can see, I'm rubbish. I make them and then I think, oh yeah, and then no, it doesn't work. So that's about the sort of thing you can do. You could even make, what's it called? Oh, you know the laurel things that they used to put on windows' heads in Athens or whatever. You could make one of them, a garland. Wasn't a here to see. Just do a circle and put little flowers all the way around. You can go down. I mean, if you did, let me see, that smallest little one, you can actually make it. You can make a garland with these and then stick one of them here and there all the way around it. But please, if you want me to show you how, then please let me know. I will only be delighted to do that. And we might even go and get some Formaran and do it with Formaran for you as well. But I do like using things that you've already got. Now then, I bought this stamp set because I just wanted it. I kept seeing it being used. It's such a beautiful stamp set. And these two are that sentiment. You just do that, and that's all you need to do. But what I'm showing you now is, what I'm going to show you is right. Go there, you come over here. Now what I did here, I just die cut. I don't know how many I've done. Quite a few of them. There we are. And what I'm going to do then, I'm not going to put this on a block. I'm just going to do that with it. And roll it off and roll it on. See what I mean? I'm not going to be using these because these are going to be too wet for me to use now. But just dab on it and then you're making your own pattern up then. Put that off before I forget it. But even with those now, okay, you don't have to do any shaping at all if you don't want to. Little flower go up there. Again, you can just offset these. And if you've got a little, oh, I know what I've got. In my box of things. Here we are, I've got one of these. I only had these a couple of days ago or something, I don't know. Oh, there we are. Look, at one come out just to help me. So you could put one in the middle, and there we go. So I'm giving you now a few different ways to do your flowers. There are a load of different other things I want to show you as well. So please leave a comment in the description box below, and not in the description box. I'm using in the comment section below, and I'd gladly help you make some more. Thank you very much for watching. Bye.